Amber Heard's $50 million defamation lawsuit against... Johnny Depp's $50 million defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard will go to trial. Judge rules.
Watch you come around. Big head wear you down. Big head safe and sound. Big head wear the crown. Watch you come around.
This is old news. Like 3 days old. Yeah, well, did your fucking dog run away? Did it? I'm aware this is not new news, but this is still Darth news, so I'm gonna cover it. You know why? Because it's Amber Heard. And if I don't cover it, whether now or later or right on time, if I don't cover it, I'm not gonna get new subscribers. I just won't. Yeah, I know, I will, but it'll take a lot longer. At least I admit why I'm doing it. Nah, but seriously, I do enjoy making fun of Amber Heard just as much as the next guy or girl. The guy or gal, doesn't matter. There's only two genders. But if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day and spending it with me. I promise you won't regret it. Yeah, I know. Tina says I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. I can't make... Alright, fine. No, Tina, fuck that. I'm standing up for my channel. You will not regret it. You'll be so happy you did. Anyway, now that the elephant is out of the room, and, yeah, it's out. It left. Yeah, Tina, the elephant left. And we all know this is old news, like a few days old. Let's just get into it. Finally, after all this time and speculation, it looks like... oh, they're coming for Amber. It looks like Johnny Depp might actually get that $50 million... No, not 2 million. No, Mr. Chang. No, not 2 million. You say $50 million. No, $50 million. This is not personal. This is just business. It appears that Amber Heard's worst nightmares finally came true. A judge with some common sense ruled this defamation lawsuit to go forward, so it looks like it's going forward. Depp's $50 million defamation suit against Amber Heard will go to trial. Judge rules. Today's article is brought to you by AOL. Fucking AOL. They still, yeah, this is AOL. Holy shit, okay. I didn't know they still exist. We are talking 50 million big ones that she doesn't have, so I'm gonna be, she might have $50 million in assets. I hope he takes it all. Or I hope they settle for like at least 49 million. 49.5! What? 49.5! Tina says 49.5 million. Final offer. 10 million? No, bitch. Okay, it just went up 10 more million. Now you owe me 60. 70. I said shut up. 80. Keep talking, Amber. 90. 100. 110. 150. You're 200 million sold to the bitch in the blonde hair. The bitch with the RBF? Resting bitch face, yeah. The article reads, Johnny Depp's lawsuit against Amber Heard will go to trial in Virginia. The Aquaman star lost her motion to dismiss Depp's defamation action prior to trial. Yahoo Entertainment can confirm. The judge announced that the decision Friday in a lengthy opinion letter to Heard and Depp's legal teams. Depp is suing his ex-wife for $50 million over a 2018 op-ed that she wrote for the Washington Post about surviving domestic abuse. Although Amber Heard never named Depp, the actor asserts the article clearly implies he's a domestic abuser, which is categorically and demonstrably false. The 56-year-old actor believed 4 statements Heard made in the op-ed were libelous. Number 1, the article's title, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. Spoke against sexual violence? When? Where? What? About what? What about are you saying that Johnny raped you? Or are you saying that you just you hopped on the Me Too movement and that means that you're untouchable? I'm confused. You are facing our culture's wrath because you lied. You're a lying bitch. The only person that needs to change is you. Yeah, exactly. And women like you. Number 2. In quotes, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. And number 3, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. Of how men are protected? Men. She's joking, right? Yeah, she's joking. Tina, no, she's not. She's not joking. Maybe, yes, back in the day, if they were really rich guys and they had power, maybe. But the last 4 years, all I've heard is believe all, blah, 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 blah. Don't even begin to tell me that men have special protections. Women are the protected class. Women are more privileged than males in a lot of ways. Did you guys know that women win 90% of custody battles? Did you know that? No?
Finally, number 4. She says, I write this as a woman who had to change my phone number weekly because I was getting death threats. For months, I rarely left my apartment, and when I did, I was pursued by camera drones and photographers on foot, on motorcycles and in cars. Tabloid outlets that posted pictures of me spun them into a negative light. I felt as though I was on trial in the court of public opinion, and my life and livelihood depended on my myriad of judgments far beyond my control. Yeah, bitch. You know what? That's all that you're right. You're right about all that, except for the spinning it into a negative light. That part I can't go with. But the rest of it, yeah, you're right. They did follow you. They did chase you because you lied. I felt as though I was on trial for the court of public opinion. Yes, Amber, you were and you are on trial in the court of public opinion. You're a public figure in a scandal. You are instantly in the court of public opinion. I mean, hello? I mean, even if you're not a celebrity, even if you're just on trial for a murder and nobody knows who you are, there's still a court of public opinion. How naive are you? You just never thought that this would happen to you, and now that it has, well, I guess you're feeling it. And you know what? Thank God for the court of public opinion, because without it, well, we all know Hollywood just did nothing but defend you, essentially. They had your back 100%. You as of right now, you're in good standing with Hollywood. So as far as they're concerned, you're good. But thankfully, this court of public opinion, this court of very smart, intelligent people, understand the truth. And they understand that this is a big fucking hoax. You're just the female Jussie Smollett. Fairfax County Chief Judge Bruce White ruled that the first 3 are actionable under a theory of defamation by implication, according to the document obtained by Yahoo. Yahoo's still a thing too? Oh my god. The judge wrote the title of the article could reasonably convey the alleged defamatory meaning that Mr. Depp abused Mrs. Heard to its readers without extending the words beyond their ordinary and common exception.
He's exactly right. People are not dumb. Okay, he's right on the money. Like when she said 2 years ago, it's obvious that they were in a relationship at that time. It's pretty obvious that she's talking about Johnny Depp. She's just a sneaky snake who was trying to indirectly mention Johnny's name without directly mentioning it. She's like, I wonder what's the best way I could allude to the fact that I'm talking about Johnny Depp. How could I? Oh yeah. I could just say it was like 2 years ago, and then the people can just connect the dots. This is clear malicious intent.
As for the second statement, when Heard called herself a public figure representing domestic abuse, the judge explained it can be read to imply that she became a representative of domestic abuse because she was abused by Depp, not just because she spoke out against the alleged abuse. As for her stating 2 years ago, the judge said readers can draw the conclusion that her high-profile divorce unfolded 2 years ago prior in 2016. Thirdly, the judge stated that when Heard wrote how institutions protect men accused of abuse, that could convey to the audience that she saw how Mr. Depp was protected by institutions after he abused her, and she spoke up against it. As for the fourth statement, the court finds that the circumstances alleged regarding the statements Mrs. Heard made during and after the parties' divorce would not reasonably cause the fourth statement to convey a defamatory meaning. Yahoo Entertainment reached out to a lawyer for Depp, but did not immediately receive a response. Heard's legal team is undeterred by the ruling. Her top lawyer issued a response to Yahoo on Friday. And she says, and I quote, "Today's decision leaves it to a jury to decide the meaning of Mrs. Heard's op-ed and the truth of what she said." I think we all know what the court of public opinion thinks. You're fucked, Amber. It goes on to say, as we have said all along, the courts have strong mechanisms in place for determining the truth, said attorney Roberta Kaplan.
Wait, what? Wait, strong mechanisms for determining truth? Okay, determining truth. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. How about a leaked audio recording of a confession? How about that?
She says, "Here we remain confident that Mrs. Heard will prevail at trial when the jury is presented with the evidence on the question that the court identified, namely whether Mrs. Heard was abused by Mr. Depp." Give me a fucking break. Depp claimed Heard's op-ed caused financial hardship, including a spot in Disney's planned Pirates of the Caribbean reboot.
I've been saying this and I'm a little confused, okay? If Disney is denying the fact that if they're denying that they ever fired Johnny Depp, then why is he saying, in quotes, that this whole debacle cost me my role? If Disney didn't let him go, then who let him go? Why is he saying that it cost him his role? Hello? McFly? Is anybody home, McFly? McFly? So with any luck, hopefully soon, Amber Heard will be sitting in a cold, dark cell with Big Bertha. And as she's experiencing real sexual violence, she'll think about what she did, you know? I hope she has time to reflect while that sexual violence is really, getting jammed up her.
Whatever, we'll keep reading. Bardem wrote, "I love Johnny because he's a good human being, trapped in the lies and manipulations of toxic beings, and yet smiling and loving us all in spite of it." Exactly. Heard is entangled in another lawsuit with Depp over in London. The actor is suing the news group newspapers, The Sun, the publisher of The Sun, over a 2018 story that called him a wife beater. Heard is set to testify, but the trial was delayed due to the coronavirus. I think he's going to win this one too.
And trust me, sweetheart, not even Elon will bail you out of this one. You're going to go broke. You're going to have no career, and you're going to be sitting in prison. You'll be lucky if you get a cameo on a My Pillow commercial, or a Proactive commercial, or one of those commercials. Yeah, no, you're right. Tina's right. No, Mike Lindell would never let you be on his commercial. You're going to have to resort to an OnlyFans account. Ain't that right, iDubbbz? And that about wraps up today's edition of Everybody Hates Amber. But seriously, thank you for tuning in to Darth News. Until next time, don't forget to pull out. That is POOL. And if you like my content, give it a like-a-roo. If you disliked it, give it a stick-a-roo. Either way, I don't give a fuck. You know, just a bunch of clicks and shit, So just keep clicking till the cows come home. Yeah, once they get home, just keep clicking, just keep liking, disliking, leaving me comments. You know, if you feel a certain way about my video, feel free to just, let me know in the comment section below. Feel absolutely free to call me a faggot, call me whatever you want. I'm fully aware this channel is not for everybody, especially the faint of heart or easily offended. Basically, what I'm saying is if you drink soy, this channel's most likely it's not for you. Like, if you got offended at Dave Chappelle's comedy special, then you should just fuck off right now. If you watched Tom Segura's Disgraceful, or his new one, Ball Hog, and you felt offended, yeah, then this channel's definitely not for you. But for the people that made it this far, chances are you're in the right place. This channel's for you. So if you want to toss my salad and give me a tea bag, then hit that motherfucking notification bell right now. Right now. Right now. Hit the goddamn bell. Hit the bell. It's not a real bell. It's like it's an image of a bell. It's not like a real bell. No, Tina, not cowbell. Oh, no. We don't need more cowbell. We do not need more cowbell.
Waiting for me. We hit the gas and we going. We both got places to be.
I don't think that it takes a lot of talent to do this.
You keep on mixing things that I want with things that I need. We mix the colors and costs. No, let's just control the speed. Please leave us alone.
I don't think that it's a good investment of your time and money unless you're like in the top 1%.
Now, I just gotta be real with you, okay? In order to get views on this platform, you just have to make really fucking good content. I get it. There are other factors, but let me just get down to it. When you make good content, the viewers will come. All right, people will enjoy it. When you have a real personality on this website, people watch it. They get down to it.
Please leave us alone, yeah.